do to bring broadband to Uguta? Our question is, what can Loop do to bring broadband to Uguta without, this is all about self-help, without necessarily having to depend on the state government or the industry. So the first objective for you to achieve everything in the preceding slide is to ensure full 3 to 4G broadband coverage of Uguta land. Every part of Uguta must have 3 or 4G. But what does that mean? If you look at your phone, sometimes you see you have E or 2G. And that means at that point in time, you can't do data. Okay, so you're limited. The only thing you can do at that point in time is voice. What can you do as the League of Uguta Professionals? You can actually act as a sponsor and facilitator. To the best of my ability, I don't know what, I know the last time I was in Uguta was about 2 years this month, and we didn't have any data coverage. It was just voice, and it was very patchy. So you can actually act as a sponsor and facilitator. To the best of my knowledge, a base station costs something of the order of 28 million naira, thereabouts. Now, you can do two things. You can either build one, or you can enhance one that is existing to make it 3, 4G capable. So what typically happens then is that you're working with the infrastructure providers, IHS or American Towers, and you actually pay them directly. When they do that, then the operators will come, whether it's MTN or, at least the first element, which is the capital cost, has been taken care of. And one of the important things I felt a need to highlight is that we also sometimes don't really fully exploit our own human capital. So for example, in this discussion around building out base stations or funding base stations, if you were to decide to do that, for example, there's a gentleman, I don't know how many of you know him, Val Anozia, who is from Uguta, so he can be your anchor person here. He's achieved a few things in the industry. So my point is, we also begin to look inwards,